Alright guys, figured I'd show you what I do for a living. I'm trying to get my little tripod set up here. Nope, can't do it on that one because it's running. But what I got is Kenmore Elite dryer, and she's not heating. I keep wanting to look at the screen. So what I'm working on is trying to figure out what's going on with it. I more likely know already what it is. As you can see, I'm at work. So I'm going to show you guys what we need to do. Alright guys, since my last clip got ruined, you got that there, you got that screw that I take out already, and then you got a door that's on the front that's got them little clips on it. You got to pop both them and take them out. Now here comes the fun part. Oh, first thing, make sure your dryer's unplugged, because what I got is a heat issue. And I'm going to show you guys how to figure that out. There's 4 screws on the back of here. Take them out. It's what you got to do with Kenmore's. I got to move my little tray up here. Got the 4 screws that you gotta zip out. I don't like using screw guns on it because you can strip them out real quick. Why ain't my phone focused? There we go. I'm doing this on an iPhone 11. That's all off. Now here comes the fun part. Slide the whole face. You gotta lift up on the back a little bit and slide it forward. When you slide it forward, that undoes that clip and that clip. Spin it sideways a little bit because you don't want to have to take off all the wires. Then you got a screw here that holds the face on. Take them off. Then you've also got springs down there that is for this part of the dryer. Where's my mini? Now I take my little 3/16 screwdriver here and then get it in this clip. Pop that clip out just like that. So I'm working on doing this real quick. I'm gonna stop this dryer, that way y'all don't sit there and shake. Okay. Then from there, if I go out of camera, I'm sorry. I'm the only camera person here. I forgot to take a screw out. So that's what I'm working on right now. Pop that out, and then the fun part's getting it off the wheels. disconnect the spring. That's what I was talking about. It's just big old spring. Just set that off to the side, and then you're all the way into the main part of the dryer. And there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a belt and pulley right there that you gotta disconnect. I can usually hit them one-handed. You'll hear a loud thud here in a second. So, let me reach in there both hands to get this. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. Better view for you. You reach in there, grab it, pull that loose. Then the whole drum comes out. And I will say, let's see, I see a dime already. It looks like that's all I'm making out of that jar. So I'll take you over here. Oop, wrong thing. Put that in my little coffee tin. And no, it's not moonshine, it's iced tea. See? What do I do with my vape? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, that's my crappy little toolbox, but it works for what I need. And then, since it's not doing it, get your little multimeter, and then you spin it to where it makes the noise. And then, as you can see, making the noise. Let me set you guys back here. Make sure I get this shot. I'll set you back a little bit. Sorry guys, a little technical difficulties. I'm pushing you back. For some reason my phone don't want to stay in that. But let's see, do I got a good view of what I'm working? Yeah. I'll have my better tripod on me from now on while I'm at work. But right there where you see these terminals, you put your connectors on the terminals. So that's a bad heating element. I got fuse good, fuse is good. So now it's time to rip this fucker out. Those are all ripped out. Then you take your screwdriver here. You gotta bend the heat shield up a little bit. Boy. Where's my other kit? There it is. That's where this comes in handy. I think it's a quarter. Yep. And put that in. Put that in the screwdriver. This screw out of the front. Alright. Toss that in your little tray. That way. Alright. Pop that out. What you're working on, your little table. You bend your bracket out a little bit. What I do with my screw? You guys will find out I'm constantly losing my tools. There we go. And there's a little screw right there you got back off. Okay. Then there's a screw right here. There's that. And that's the last one. Then you pop this out. It slides out of the rails. Yep. So give me a couple minutes, let me get that done. That's what the heating element in a Kenmore Elite looks like. That's actually what heats up and dries the clothes out. Now, come over here to my little specialty bin here. No, that won't work. Neither will that one. Sitting here going through all my heating elements to see which ones I got that would work. And I got one. Looks the same to me. Alright. And then basically, to show you guys how to get it out, slide it right down into the hole. Gotta line your connectors up here. And then you got it down into your heating element. And then one thing that a lot of people don't realize is your dryers, they fill with lint. It don't matter if you're whatever. With me being a dryer tech, I do this. I clean it all the way out because that is a fire hazard. As you can tell, I'm recording on a smartwatch. Hey, there's my lady. Or not recording on a smartwatch, I'm recording on a iPhone. You can take your vacuum and do that, but I don't. Now, y'all seen how to get that out, and now I'm working on putting it all back together. You gotta line that hole up. There we go. That's close enough. That should work. Put my screw back in it. Just switch the screwdriver around.
Exactly correct.
There you go. And then from there, you rebuild like you do. So, where I was is the idea of you got your screw in there. That's your positive and negative terminal for the heating part. 1 fuse, 2 fuses. And then put this back in. Did it the wrong way. It goes just like that. Put your screw back in. Tighten your screw up. Like I was saying, it's just to put it all back together is basically reverse of how you took it all out. Except sometimes you will fight the heating element to put it back in, but it'll go. It just don't. Sometimes it'll fight you, sometimes it won't. Because then you line your screw hole up. Put your screw back in. And you tighten her back up. Oops, sorry, that was off the fuse there. For this one, you got your wire that goes on the bottom, you got your wire that goes on the top. Go there. Then you take your black wire, put your black wire at the bottom. Put your black wire at the bottom, put your red wire at the top. Just like that. And another thing, because I'm going to make a video on that too, is squeaky wheels. You always oil your parts up. This one here gets kind of fun, especially trying to do it with this in my hand. Put your little oil in there, put your little oil right there, and this is like, it's basically like a car, honestly. That part's done, and then now you put your drum back in, put your belt back on, put your wires back on where you disconnected them, and you're all done. So yeah, that's basically what you do for a dryer. And I'm doing this while I'm at work making this video. So I mean, that's one of them things. You do what you do. You know that's not moonshine, because that's pickles. I had moonshine pickles, and I just used some mason jar as a glass. That's just me. So, and then from there, you do what you do. Go about your business, and you put everything back together, test it, make sure it runs right. And if it runs right, you're good. So, thank you all for tuning in. I know it's kind of choppy video. Still new to the YouTube and everything, so I'm working on trying to get better with it. Is there anything you want to say, baby? Is there anything you want to tell him? Huh? Want to tell him something? Tell him something. Oh yeah, listen to that old fart. That's Buddy's dog. He brings it to work. So yeah, let me finish this up.